Hi, my name is Tiffany and I'm with LMF Feeds. Today I'm joined by Dr. Stephen Duran of Performance Horse Nutrition, or PHN. PHN provides nutritional and technical expertise for all of our LMF formulas. Today we would like to talk to you about the unique aspects of some of our LMF feeds. Dr. Duran, when we're talking about horse diets, where do we even begin?
Well, the place to begin is always with quality forage. Horses should have on a daily basis between 1.5% and 2% of their body weight in good quality forage. Now, in the West, we're lucky in the sense that we're able to grow these high quality forages. However, these forages are not without their nutrition gaps, and that's how we formulated LMF feeds to fill in those nutrition gaps left by the Western forage.
So let's talk a little about some of those feeds that LMF provides to complement Western hays and forages. So Dr. Duran, LMF Senior is one of our best-selling feeds. So what are some attributes of this feed, or why would somebody want to feed LMF Senior?
LMF Senior is what we call a complete feed. And by complete feed, I mean one that contains the forage component of the diet, contains the energy component of the diet, as well as the vitamin mineral component of the diet. As such, it can be fed at a high feeding rate. In other words, it can be the only component of the diet for a horse that has chewing difficulty or can no longer chew the forage. We utilize some unique ingredients to make this feed. One of the key features that we have is we have beet pulp as an energy source. Beet pulp is a super fiber that old horses do quite well on. They digest it, produce a lot of calories. In addition, we're supplementing that with oil or fat to again provide calories to those older horses. The other attribute that we add to the senior feed is we add glucosamine. Many of our senior horses have arthritic conditions, have difficulty moving around, and the addition of glucosamine makes them more comfortable so they can carry on their normal activities.
Great. So what do you see as users maybe making a mistake when they're feeding LMF Senior? Is there something that they're not doing correctly that you see a lot of the time?
Yeah, as our most popular product and biggest selling product, it's often used what I call off-label. In other words, I told you it was a complete feed, meaning that it could be the total diet, meaning that it has a high feeding rate. What we often see is people feed 1 to 2 pounds of senior, which is off-label or not following the feeding instructions, so they don't get the vitamins and minerals they intend for their horses. So you need to follow the label directions. If your horse does not need that many calories and would get fat by feeding more of the senior, you can switch to a more concentrated product, which would be more appropriate for your older horse.
So Dr. Duran, as you know, LMF has 2 seniors, our regular senior feed, but then we also have a low carb senior feed. So can you talk a little bit about low carb senior?
There was some research done that has shown as a normal function or a normal contributor to aging, horses have a tendency to lose muscle mass and gain adipose or fat tissue. In doing so, they actually become naturally insulin resistant. What we've done with the LMF Senior Low Carb is we've taken that into account. That feed does not contain grain or molasses, so we don't make those sugar issues worse in the older horses.
So how do I know if I should feed the regular LMF Senior or feed my horse the low carb LMF Senior?
Yeah, and that's generally based on how the horse looks. As you look at your senior horse and you're starting to notice that he's losing musculature, he's losing his top line, he's losing muscle over his hindquarters, a good opportunity then to switch to the low carb. Also, when they start to develop that long hair coat, that's an indicator that there's some glucose dynamic issues going on, and it would be wise at that particular point to switch to the LMF Senior Low Carb version.
Thanks, Dr. Duran. And thank you for taking time to learn more about LMF horse feeds. For more information, resources, or to ask a specific question, you can visit our website at www.lmffeeds.com.